Hello, I'm Kevin Dewayne, and I'm creative director of IamKevinDewayne.com and creative director of Supreme Cleaning Academy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to get into the $1,000,000 question, and that's how do you price a contract? How do you price a contract? So, I talk about a laser distance measure quite often, but you need to understand how you appropriately use a laser distance measurer. So when you have an opportunity to bid on a contract, you're going to take that tool because it's going to cut down a lot of time when you're working with that client. It's going to save you a lot of time. The laser distance measurer tool, it alleviates the need for trying to actually use a wheel as a measuring device or using an actual tape measure, because some rooms are just so big and so oddly shaped that an actual tape measure just would not work. So you need something that's more efficient and more effective and that's a lot cleaner, to be honest. And with the laser distance measure, you're going to have the accuracy, you're going to have the speed as well to go into each room quickly, and within seconds you should walk out of a room with the dimensions of that room so you can calculate the square footage of that facility, of the cleanable square footage of that space. So the way that you use this particular device is that you're just going to set it on the wall and you're going to measure from point A to point B. So let's say, for example, you're measuring a typical office space from point A to point B and you get 10 feet across. Then you're going to measure the other direction from point A to point B. And let's say you get 10 feet across that way. So then you're just going to say, okay, office 1, 10 times 10. And that's 100 square feet. And then you're just going to do that throughout that facility until you were able to get all your measurements. So for example, you'll go office 1, office 2, office 3, office 4, and so on and so forth. And then you'll do your lobby, and then you'll do your conference rooms, and then you'll do the kitchenette, and then you'll do the bathrooms, and so on and so forth, until you are able to calculate the entire square footage of that space. Now, just to make the math easy, okay, so let's say you had 8,000 square feet. Now, the other thing to consider is that depending on the type of space that you're cleaning, so you could be cleaning just a regular office, you could be cleaning a warehouse, you could be cleaning some type of weird manufacturing company or industrial space or whatever. So sometimes the spaces are very, very weird. But the fact of the matter is you just want to get the square footage because it's going to help you identify how many hours that you should be charging to clean that space. So for example, we're just going to use a standard office space just to make it easy. But the thing that you need to understand is that there are production rates that goes into your pricing and the time that it takes to clean. So for example, you have high production, you have mid production, and you have low production. So for standard mid production, it's 1 hour for every 2,000 square feet of space. Okay. So let's say you had 8,000 square feet. So that's going to be 4 man hours that you should be charging the client. So let's say, and again, just to make the math easy, let's say you were charging $20 per hour. If you're charging 4 hours per clean, then that's simply $80. Now, let's say that the customer wants that cleaning 5 days a week. So you'll just say, okay, 80 times 5. So that's going to give you $400 a week. And now, from there, you just say, okay, 400 times 4.33 weeks in a month. And that gives you the monthly price. So that's the quickest and cleanest and simplest way to provide them a standard quote for their services. Now, there are other things that go into the price. For example, let's say they have a kitchenette and they want their refrigerator cleaned once a month. So you may say, okay, so for $20, an additional $20 a month, we'll clean out your refrigerator once a month, throw everything away, wipe out your refrigerator, make it look nice and make it smell fresh and all that good stuff. and let's say they have a microwave, so that these are considered special items, like, you know, special project work that are in addition to the monthly contract. So let's say they have a microwave and they want that microwave cleaned out once a week. So you can add on again, you know, an extra $15, an extra $20, or whatever it is that you decide that you want to charge for that particular service. So there are extra things that you add on that are outside the scope of the regular cleaning services that you would provide in your agreement with that client. So that's how you simply price out a contract. It's very, very simple. It's very, very easy to do. And again, if you have an opportunity to provide a quote to a customer, the golden rule is you want to get that price back to that customer within 1 hour's time. So that is the $1 million question, and it has been answered in this video. So I hope you got this very important takeaway. So again, you know, if you want to dive further into learning how to price a contract with the production rates and what you should be charging depending on where you are in the country, then, you know, my website, I do have a course, and we take a deeper dive into how to appropriately price a contract. I have worksheets that you can study and go over, and when you get out in the field, you'll just be able to hit the ground running, and you almost know off the top of your head when you walk in and you're looking at a place, you can just eyeball it and tell the customer almost on the spot, or you'll have the idea in your head of how much you will be charging for that contract. So again, visit my website at www.imkevindewayne.com and stay tuned. The course is coming within the next couple weeks. As of this video, you know, this is March 17th. So by the end of March, there will be a full course available for how to start a commercial cleaning business. And there's a lot of information in this course. Even if you've been in this business for quite a while, it's still a lot of great information because it's for entrepreneurs that are just getting started. So there are no antiquated tactics in it. It's all brand new stuff. It's geared towards the 21st century. So, you know, it's a lot of social media, and there's a lot of new platforms for selling and marketing and all that good stuff. So the course is up to date, and it's a lot of great takeaways that are in this course. So visit my website and stay tuned for the course. It is coming within a couple of weeks from the date of this video. So that's my video for the day. Again, the $1 million answer question has been answered. And I hope you got some great takeaways from this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And thank you for watching.